Yeah, and I was gonna park back here in the corner, but there's some construction over here. I wonder if I can still park here. I am. All right, we're back at it. We are on another stealth adventure. Tonight, we're going to try to roll up into a hotel and park in the back of the parking lot. And right now it's 8:42. I want to start a hike early in the morning, so I want to get put to bed early. So I've already staged up. There's a little public restroom. I was able to use restroom. I changed in the parking lot. I got the car ready. Once again, car coverings in. I made sure my dash is clean. I have my windshield shade ready to go. I'm gonna pop that in. I think based on Google Maps, I can park right up against kind of a wooded area, and so no one will ever see the front of my windshield, so I'm not really worried about condensation, but I kind of need to put that somewhere. So I'm just gonna roll it out real quick. Once again, turn the lights out, crawl in the back. Hopefully I can get a good solid 8 hours before my alarm goes off, and I can head to the trailhead tomorrow morning. That's the game plan. And let's start driving down the strip here in Moab. So let's get going. Oh. All right. I believe it's only a mile or two, maybe 2 or 3 miles, if that. Yeah, we'll see. Right now we're at 347.8. Let's see. It's not too far. Speed limit's really slow, so it takes more time driving slow. Driving through town, the speed limit's 30 because there's a lot of foot traffic, so they like to keep the speed limit low. So yeah, right now it's 40, but then it'll bump down to 30. And there's a cop right there. He was sitting right there. Yeah, I just want to make sure I'm doing the correct speed. You know, if you look at it on Google Maps, Moab's really small. They've compacted a lot of businesses on this little main drive through town. It's pretty tight. All the hotel parking lots, there's plenty of hotels, but they have just enough parking for their guests. There's not a lot of extra parking. So when you look at the hotels, like the parking lots are just packed. And I mean, it's midweek and it's still packed. I need to pay attention here. Make sure I'm not speeding. These cops are... Yeah, I mean, we're right here in the, we're kind of a ways from the strip a little bit. And there was like a group of five or six people just walking. I mean, people do a lot of walking around here. All right, so now the speed limit's 30, and I gotta slow her down. There we go. All right, but yeah, there's hotel after hotel after hotel. Now that parking lot, that's a small one. There was some spaces there. It didn't seem, that's a kind of a, it's not a nationwide chain, so they're not as packed as, say, the Holiday Inn or something like that, or the Marriott's. I think we've already passed the Marriott's. I've slept at this Gateway Inn right here to the left here before. no problem, but it's right here on the highway. So I don't like parking there. You get a lot of road noise, and there's a lot of semis that travel through here. So we can get noisy. So I was looking at Google Maps, and it looks like the hotel I'm choosing tonight, it's just off. It's kind of behind a building, so hopefully it'll knock down a lot of the noise. We'll see. Because I like to crack the windows, and when I crack the windows, a lot more sound comes through. If I was running climate control or it was cold and I really wasn't worried about condensation, normally I would just, if it was loud, I would just roll the windows up and not worry about it. Like if I'm parking like right on the side of a pull out somewhere, I kind of want my windows closed because it reduces the sound a little bit. And also, I have a little white noise app just so I can drown out a lot of noise. So I got that white noise. I try not to put it too loud because the windows are cracked, and if someone was parked right next to me and they hear this coming out of my car, I don't know. I think that would be a telltale sign someone's in there sleeping. But no, I've gotten so used to a white noise app, it's like I can't sleep without it. So yeah, right now it's about 8:50. I don't know. Yes, last night it seemed a lot busier than it does now. There's still people walking around. We got a sheriff right in front of us. But yeah, tonight, I'll get in bed by 9 and get plenty of sleep for that hike tomorrow. And then tomorrow night, I got to think of somewhere else to park. So we're just kind of figuring it out as we go. Residential is my go-to. I'll sleep in residential areas probably 90% of the time. It's just easy. It's dark. The streets are quiet. That's just my go-to. I like residential, and because I have a car, I fit right in. It's a perfect match for me. But these hotels, these tourist towns, they can get a little busy, and so I'll probably have people around me from time to time tonight, up till probably 11 midnight before it really starts to settle down. And then, like I said, I hope to get out of there by about 6:15 tomorrow morning. All right, let's see. I think it's coming up here. It's a secret location. I don't know how I want to say the name. I mean, you're going to probably see it on the camera, but for YouTube's sake. All right. We're just gonna. It's a nice little joint. Oh yeah, I was looking to see what was happening in the area, and this bar right here seems like the place to be. There's a lot of construction vehicles, a lot of UTVs and trailers. Yeah, and I was gonna park back here in the corner, but there's some construction over here. I wonder if I can still park here. I am. All right, guys. I'm pulled right here. There's construction. There is this one parking spot that was still available. I'm gonna just tuck right here. I'm not gonna have anybody on side of me, so I shouldn't be worried about noise or anything like that. So I'm gonna tuck in and see you in the morning. Good morning, everybody. It's about 6:20. Perfect night. I couldn't have gotten any better sleep. Quiet as can be. I was really surprised how quiet it was. This worked out great, but I just wanted to kind of show you the kind of corner I'm kind of tucked in. So let me swing around and I'll show you that. All right, so yeah, there's this, I'm over here in the back corner, and then there was this construction stuff here. There's a dumpster, and here is the hotel and all the parking. But and you can see over here, there are a bunch of, trucks, and there's some UTVs, there's trailers, there's all kind of stuff going on over here. But usually this is where all the noise would come from, is all these trucks coming in at night or even earlier in the morning. So I'm surprised none of these trucks, these diesels, they just didn't crank up and idle. And yeah, here's a semi truck right here. But yeah, this parking lot was absolutely perfect. I couldn't have asked for a better spot tonight or last night. I'd be tempted to come back here again tonight, but that's not what I'm gonna do. If I may be staying for another couple nights, so we'll see. I may be able to, I'll skip tonight, and then I may come back in 2 nights. We'll see. It was just perfect. But yeah, they have over here in the back corner, there's some picnic tables over here. There's one picnic table, but I guess it looks like an area that you can bring your dogs or something. There's a trash bin in the back corner there. But yeah, it looks like they got some construction, some containers over there. But this little spot right here in the corner was perfect.